right, summer may be winding down right now. Doesn't feel like it outside, but at least the break for kids and teachers and school staff are. Doesn't mean your travel plans have to, though. In fact, late summer can be some of the best times to score great vacation deals. From last-minute getaways to shifts in travel trends, there's still plenty of opportunities to make the most of the travel season. So joining us live in studio this morning is Brooke Hansen, Director of Hospitality and Tourism Management, the program over at USF, which seems like a fun program to be in charge of. I love that.
Fun program.
So you are the expert here this morning. It is the end of summer travel, so we're winding down here. And you're saying there's still deals to be had?
Absolutely. And people should follow what they always do for affordable travel. Travel midweek, bundle. Think about going to lesser-known destinations.
Cooler, lesser-known destinations,
Absolutely.
maybe.
Always check the apps and platforms. Do your homework. But don't get scammed. So people have to be careful to go with reputable companies and platforms that we know about. But we've got some breaking news for those of us in the Tampa Bay area. It's winter in the Southern Hemisphere.
That
might be the good place to go.
And it's off season, which means it's cheaper.
Yeah.
So that season runs usually from June to August. And we're talking Australia, Argentina, southern Brazil. But also it's off season in other parts of the world right now too, where it's not winter. Parts in Asia, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, but also the Caribbean is off season, and so are we here in Florida.
Right.
And Hawaii and Las Vegas.
The list goes on and on.
The list goes on and on. So we have a lot of options for off-season travel, and that's where you can really save a lot of money.
Yeah.
Especially more off the beaten track locations.
Absolutely. You know, we've got about 10 or 11 days until everybody starts heading back to school. So what type of destinations this time of year usually offer those best summer discounts? Some of the places you were just talking about?
Yeah, absolutely. The off-season places is where you're going to get the discounts, but also make sure that you sign up for the apps, emails, and feeds for your favorite airline or your favorite cruise company. I'm getting bombarded on a daily basis right now. Deals end August 1st. And that travel doesn't necessarily have to happen in the month of August. If you book it now, you can save. There's also some contradictory advice too. If you book way in advance, you can usually save a lot of money, but if you're ready to go on the fly, you can also save money.
Yeah, the more flexible you are, the better that can be.
We're seeing that as a new travel trend, almost unplanned travel. People saying, hey, let's just go away for the weekend. The bags are packed.
Being spontaneous is paying off here.
That's right.
So local travel too, we always say, we live where you vacation. It is really, really hot right now. We can all agree that people probably want to get away just a little bit, but locally too, to make it more affordable, what can people take advantage of in our area?
And that's a big travel trend right now that we discovered during the pandemic. What's in our own backyard? And luckily in Florida, we have a lot of springs in our own backyard, and the water temperature is about 72 degrees. So I think we really want to go sit in that for a while.
I would. Absolutely. You know, staycations, you're kind of talking about that as well. One of the things that I found around this time of year, if you go out, if you like to golf, you go out to Arizona, Palm Springs, areas like that, it's 110 degrees. I get it. But you can save thousands of dollars in greens fees and golfing vacations if you go out there right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And I took a trip to Arizona last summer, and it was 115 degrees, but it was still beautiful, and it was the desert.
Yeah, and you can stay at a really high quality, expensive hotel that would normally be expensive in the wintertime, and in the summertime, it's almost like giving the rooms away.
Yeah. Absolutely, especially for family travel. You can get those extra deals by going during the summertime.
So do you have a personal recommendation this morning? I know the clock is ticking on a lot of schools. Some private schools start a little later, but our school's district has about a week and a half to go at this point. So what's your recommendation if people want to take advantage of that last minute getaway?
With a week and a half to go, I think I would probably recommend some regional travel for families to get out to our springs, our parks, our places maybe outside of the city where it's a little bit cooler. We have a lot of farm tours in Florida. Our agritourism industry is growing tremendously, and it's also great to go and find out where your food comes from or pet some animals. So I think that's a great option for our families here in the Tampa Bay region. Go explore some of our farms and some of our nature destinations.
Yeah, maybe leave the parks alone for right now.
Yeah.
a little
and I would say that a lot of times if people have never done this before, if you just go an hour away and you go just stay at the beach or wherever it is, you forget that you're still close to home. Your mind kind of tricks you like you're very far away. It feels like you really are on vacation and you're not at home, but you're realizing I can get home in an hour if I just get in the car.
Absolutely. And Florida is an amazing destination. We have so much to offer here: art, culture, nature, so much for families to enjoy.
Brooke, thanks so much. If people want to reach out to you too, you're over at USF.
Yep, I'm at USF. I'm easy to find and happy to follow up with anyone and give them some more advice.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate you, Brooke.
We
Thanks so much.
appreciate that. We were talking about going to maybe one of the springs, James.